Well, this is a pleasant surprise. So, I knew this was going to be a, a part of my free PlayStation Plus subscription games this month on the PlayStation Network. But I was not expecting it to get notified on my YouTube feed as well as on my actual PSN account. Oh, let's take a trip back in time and with a taste of the previous generations. Oh, that's good. And I'll give you my thoughts on this latest version of Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. Now, as someone who has some appreciation for the previous Virtua Fighter games, which may not have ever gotten the same kind of pedestal in pop culture someone like Tekken or Street Fighter have, they have their place, especially as the ones that helped lay down conventions of 3D fighting games. Like, even though the first couple ones may have definitely aged, don't see their graphics may process their time, the gameplay still holds up pretty well. On the surface, having it's the basic like layout of having like punch, kick, and defend may not seem like too much. Don't be fooled. Oh, this game is definitely not going to be kind to you to smash buttons because you will lose a lot. And I played through this version after I installed this morning. I definitely went through the arcade A version, which is definitely the one I tend to do mode, which is the one I tend to do best at. One says Akira, which is basically their protagonist, like basically like their Ryu or Liu Kang, so to speak. And one's my favorite character, Kage. I used to call him Cage when I was a kid, but apparently, as a ninja, he is known as Kage Maru. I see what you did there, Sega. And even though visually I think the PS3 version holds up pretty well, having played it on PS Now fairly recently, they did a really good job with things like expanding all the arenas and adding more voices to the characters. And I'm actually kind of glad that they're doing this first. As opposed to like a full-on Virtua Fighter 6 for now. I mean, I would be open to the idea in the near future. So there's that. That's good. And some fighters tougher than others, and of course they still have the one Dural who was a bit of an artifact, like how a name of a rumored Sega console, which ultimately he never got into production, and and still, of all the alternate times I like to think of, I also kind of like to think about like the video games parallel universes is sometimes. But I'm getting ahead of myself, and I was expecting to do this later in the week because I was expecting it to drop with the other PSN games. I don't have a PS5 yet, so whoever does, feel free to enjoy the title you're getting this month and Star Squadron, since I'm definitely looking forward to playing more of that. Sometimes the simple things in life you treasure, whether it's being able to live out your fantasies of your favorite spacecraft or just as punching an opponent in the face until they submit. So I definitely, and this one's going to be available if you have PlayStation Plus until early August. So I definitely recommend it. Take advantage, and definitely won't be only video game related hit a video I'm going to be doing this month. In addition to the usual Pokemon days and officially starting like the countdown to both Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl as well as Legend of Arceus. Yes, I'm definitely gonna be making some videos about the first E3 you've had since before time, a long ago. Oh, and I won't be doing every single conference, but I will be doing the big ones and also definitely talking about stuff that interests me personally. So I'll be off now. Take care, everyone. Hmm.